Hello, and thank you for joining us for our newest video bite. We bring you the latest news and products in our industry. I'm Hrinya, editor of Label Narrow Web, and it's great to be joined today by Jeff Stone, sales manager in the Midwest in the US for GEW. GEW has built a business by supporting converters all across the globe. Given the challenges that are taking place on an international scale, it's important to work with a supplier who understands the latest industry trends and can collaborate on a path forward. To learn how GEW is helping customers deal with those challenges, I'd like to welcome in Jeff Stone. Jeff, thanks so much for being with us today.
Pleasure, Greg. Appreciate your...
Absolutely. So, Jeff, given all the uncertainty that's going on in the world right now, how do you work with your customers to deal with some of the logistical challenges that they face?
Sure. GEW, since its inception in the very early 90s, has always played on the global stage. So, and certainly over the course of the last 35 years, we've experienced situations that have created a little uncertainty at times. And we've basically really developed deep, strong partnerships with our outside sources to ensure that we are providing a steady stream of product to our customers and ensuring that we do as much from our end to make certain that they are comfortable that we're looking out for their best interests and keeping things going for them.
That's great. And to add to the uncertainty that you mentioned, financial pressures that are taking place both in the US and across the world, how do you discuss with your customers or prospects that given those financial pressures that now is still a good time to invest in GEW's newest technology?
Sure. GEW has positioned itself throughout the history of the company to become as vertically integrated as possible. And we feel that that vertical integration helps us to protect our own standpoint at what we present to our customers from a product and a service situation. So we essentially are doing everything within our own powers within GEW to help protect the customer, to ensure that working with us is going to be a secure and stable transaction and will basically help to benefit their business.
Great. And speaking of value of working with GEW, we always talk about service. What does GEW offer in terms of both regional, localized service that can support customers?
So from the North American standpoint, we service the North American market from our Ohio hub with essentially our remote monitoring systems, which are up 24/7, 365 days a year. As well, we have a phone system that basically customers can call in 24 hours a day and can either reach a service individual in North America, or if depending on the time of day, it may roll over to the UK. But we can ensure that a customer can speak to a live body 24 hours a day with issues, so to maintain their uptime and get answers quickly and promptly to their questions. And if service is needed, the North American operation has a fully staffed service team that operates and can be dispatched to help with on-site issues should they arise.
That's really good to know. So we talked about service. Let me ask you about technology. Going forward in the future, what are some of the technologies that your customers can expect will help drive efficiency in their business?
Sure. Certainly, as the market is very, very well aware, the emphasis is gravitated heavily towards LED. And, we are certainly promoting those products in terms of, protecting our customers' commitment to sustainability. Certainly the cost and energy reductions associated with the LED product lines. And as we look to the future in terms of trying to support our customers and say, okay, if I invest today, what's it going to do for me 5, 6, 8 years down the road? We are continually collaborating with our industry partners, substrate manufacturers, ink manufacturers and such, to do the what we can do from an engineering standpoint to try and stay 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of our industry so that your investment is protected today, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road. So
That's really great information. Thanks so much for taking the time out with us today, Jeff. If you'd like to learn more about GW and its newest products, head on over to their website. Thank you.